today's video, I'm going to share with you my experience on where to stay when you arrive in Valladolid, Yucatan, Mexico. So if you Google Valladolid, this is what it's going to look like on Google Maps in a zoomed in kind of view of Central. So let's cover the highlighted areas that I marked up on this map. So first in our red is our Adio bus station. It's the most common form to get to Valladolid as well as departure. I recommend finding an accommodation that is close to here, so between 5 minutes to 10 minutes walk near the Adio bus terminal, so you can directly walk to your accommodation when you arrive and easily walk to the bus terminal when you plan to depart. In blue, in this blue circle I've highlighted here, we have the main park for Valladolid called Parque Principal Francisco Canton Rosado. You will find locals. It's a popular place for locals to gather. It's a public gathering space where sometimes at night there are live events or performances like dancing or music, things like that. There's also street food vendors lined up surrounding the park, which I highlighted in orange in these orange lines here. You will also find the big banks surrounding this park, including HSBC and Banco BBVA, BBVA I highlighted in green, and then other shout outs or other things that I would recommend is there's a really good Italian restaurant with pretty cheap or fair prices, so between 100 pesos to 200 pesos, so between $6 Canadian to $15 Canadian, you can get a nice dinner at San Giovanni Trattoria. You can choose your pasta type here. They have plenty of pasta. I think between 6 to 7 different pasta types. Like you get penne, spaghetti, fettuccine. What's the other one? I can't remember the 7 different types. But when ordering your dish, you can ask the server to choose the pasta to your liking, right? And the kitchen here has based on the 3 to 4 times I visited this restaurant, the kitchen delivered amazing, consistent quality food. My only criticism here is the service here at San Giovanni Trattoria is really, really slow. It's probably one of the slowest service I've ever received in Mexico. And then a second recommendation that I really enjoyed in Valladolid is ConKafecito. This is a really great coffee shop that also serves a pretty good breakfast. Which I circled in brown and which my cursor is currently hovering. It's also a great place to work, has air conditioning, spacious seating. There's 2 floors, and the cafe itself is pretty clean and modern looking. Moving on, in pink, I've highlighted an OXXO store. This is the one that I found myself most often accessing, and a grocery store beside it called Bodega La Favorita. Here you can buy your waters, beverages, hygiene products, food, and other miscellaneous products. And then I guess for me personally, when I was in Valladolid, I stayed at a place called Hostel Valladolid 48, if you guys were curious on where I was staying. However, if you can find an accommodation near or between the Adio bus terminal and Parque Principal, this will give you very high convenience. Anywhere that is centered along this pink street that I've highlighted here is going to give you access to banks, nightlife activities, the stores, grocery stores, the Adio bus station, and then if you do stay in this center, the walk to, for example, San Giovanni Trattoria, you can actually even see it on Google Maps. It'll be 2.5 blocks. So that's approximately like a 7, depending on your walking speed, it'll be between 5 to 10 minutes walk. So it's not that far. Like it's not that far away from the center. Same with ConKafecito. If you count the blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4. This one, if you're near the center, it will be between 10 to 20 minute walk to ConKafecito. But because I was at Hostel Valladolid, the walk to ConKafecito was actually really close. It was like a 4-minute walk. Yeah, so that brings us to the end of the video. If you guys found this video helpful, consider giving it a like. Consider subscribing for future useful videos. And if you know anyone traveling to Valladolid, consider sharing the video. They might find the info helpful. And if you have any tips or comments in regards to Valladolid, I would love to read them in the comments below. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.